and we turn it up some more. I been going rock hard outside.
What's good, culture? It's your boy Franco, and I honestly don't know if these rappers do not care or they just don't learn from their mistakes, because they always get caught up in the same situation that they were just caught up in prior. It's literally like putting your hand on the stove, burning yourself, ooh that's hot, and putting your hand back on the stove. It just doesn't make any sense. So today we got Yella Beezy, and I bring this all up because he was arrested prior on gun charges in narcotics.
Search the shit out that nigga shit.
And guess what he's been arrested on today? Gun charges and narcotics. Now, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because the arrest previous to that, all his guns were licensed. And at the end of the day, this man is a rapper. He needs to protect himself and his friends. But being jammed up again, either these cops have it out for you, specifically in Dallas, Texas, where they don't play about the law, or you just keep putting yourself in situations where you attract the police's attention. I don't want to see no man go to jail. I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemy. Not that I've been there personally myself, but I heard it's pretty trash. So with that out the way, when you're moving around with 400 grams of a controlled substance and you have 4 to 5 firearms on you in the passenger seat in your car in general, like I don't know what people can, like it's literally like the Pikachu meme face. Like bro, like what do you think is gonna happen? Like honestly. And they say 400 grams of a controlled substance, and we all know it's marijuana. They haven't released a pub, but we know it's marijuana, man. It's nothing else. Like Yella Beezy said in the last arrest that he personally doesn't smoke. Leads me to believe that it might not be his, it just might be his crew carrying around that much weight, which is a problem in itself. When you're a star and you have your crewmates around trying to bring you, I wouldn't necessarily say bring you down, but when you have people around you who are doing stupid stuff that could jeopardize your career, the guns I could understand. I gave you a pass on the guns, but when you have that much weight on you, there's literally no other reason for you having it besides distributing it, or you and your crew just really like to get high. And I'm not saying Yella Beezy does drugs. By the way, do not do drugs, kids. It just seems very odd that the police will find this in this situation, especially since you're in Texas. I mean, like, bro, you literally chose a worst state to get caught up and jammed up in a situation, including drugs, to be in. And not only did this happen once, it happened twice. I feel like I'm going too hard on Yella Beezy. I just hate seeing people get locked up on stupid stuff. But since Texas doesn't play about the drug charges, that's why we see the felony charge in this document report, unfortunately. They haven't really released any information on bail, but I'm hoping he can get bond, because if not, and those previous charges are brought up in court, this man's looking at some time. I just want to keep it a buck. Texas is a red state, so that should tell you pretty much how they treat the court system down there. But with it being a red state, they're also leaning on the gun charges. And I don't want to get too political, but you can actually legally own and carry a firearm down there. And if he's smart, some of those firearms might be legally licensed and carried by him. Or even on the better hand, he has his homeboy. It doesn't specifically say in the document whether he was arrested with people or not. He can have his homeboy take the charge from him, because that's usually how rappers move. They got that one homeboy, the 1 or 2 homeboys that are usually gonna take the charge and then bail him out afterwards, and he might be able to walk free. But that's just an option. So before I go, I just want to clear up this theory that a lot of people had, that this Yella Beezy arrest has something to do with Mo 3. To the people that had this theory, I just want to say something to you. I'm looking dead at you. Y'all gotta lay off the weed, man, because when you smoke weed, you get these conspiracy theories. I used to smoke myself. All jokes aside, this has nothing to do with Mo 3. The cops are not that in tune with the culture, and they're looking tick for tack in the Dallas music scene like that. Now, Jacksonville, understandable. Chirac, understandable. Toronto, understandable. From my personal opinion and take, they're not really in the culture like that in Dallas. And I honestly don't think the police are looking to set up Yella Beezy on that murder charge, because when I gathered on the internet, that whole Mo 3 situation was about Mo 3 banging this dude's chick. He got jealous and ended up unfortunately taking Mo 3's life. This has nothing to do with Yella Beezy. I could be wrong, but that's just my personal opinion on it. And with that, by the way, God rest Mo 3's soul. Your boy Franco is out, and follow your boy on IG, man. I'm trying to get the caught up. Thanks for watching. Deuces.